While in Washington, D.C., I caught up with Undersecretary for Marketing and Regulatory Programs, Greg Ibach, as we talked about African swine fever and the work they're doing to keep this industry safe.
We continue to be very confident that we have some great protocols in place here in the United States already. We've had great success keeping foot and mouth disease out of the United States. We've been also kept other diseases like classical swine fever out of the United States for decades. And so we want to trust on the basic protocols that we have in place and those programs and build on them. We can always, improve some of our practices, double check to make sure that our practices are being adhered to, and we're doing that. But we're also working with nations around the world to understand what they're doing to help the communication goes back and forth. Some things they learn from us, some things we learn from them. And we're also working with the pork industry very closely to make sure they understand what we have in place, and we're addressing their concerns, because there's a lot of producers that are very worried about their own operations. If we should have ASF enter the United States, it could be economically devastating.
And the Undersecretary explained what they're doing on the state level for folks that are traveling on trade missions.
One of the things that we're doing, and we're communicating with producers, tourists, and especially our state partners, is let's talk about biosecurity. We want to make sure that they've been off a farm for the appropriate amount of days before they come to the United States.
In Washington, D.C., I'm Susan Littlefield on the Rural Radio Network.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.